The Fantasy FC Cup is possibly one of my favourite additions to a promo. Yeah, you've done it in a long time. I've been crying out for something like this as an Icon Swaps lover for a while now. It's some kind of cup that gives you really cool sort of global restrictions to allow you to use different players without playing against the same gold Mbappe's, gold Van Dijk's and whatnot. And it allows you to have a bit of fun with some new cards. Now, totally understand why people are doing golden goal. I think the requirements are 40 goals and 20 wins. In fact, we'll go and have a look at them right now so you guys can see. I've not actually completed it myself. I totally understand why people are doing golden goal. I want to try and put across the reason why a lot of people also aren't doing golden goal in this, and it's literally because it's a mode to use some of those lower rated cards that you haven't used all year, that you haven't got a chance to use, because if you take them into div rivals or champs, you're getting slapped up by the meta gold Van Dijk's, the golden Mbappe's, the team of the year loans, the insane cards that are floated about in this game now. You take 87 rated cards into any kind of competitive mode, you're getting slapped up if the parameters aren't fair. So I thought we'd go through and have a look at some really cool players that you can use in Fantasy FC if you've still got them. A lot of these will be FC and objective cards because a lot of these will be SBC or objective cards because, to be quite frank, I feel like that's the kind of card you want to use here. But this is the team that I'm currently using. I haven't used this Torres yet, but I've heard great things. I just unlocked him. I didn't realize you unlocked him. I've had him for ages, but I just went and got him. Beforehand, I was actually using Boniface up top, who I've seemed to have taken out my team. I did use Nick Jackson for a little while. He wasn't very good. I wouldn't use Jackson. Big fan of Mateus Cunha. Boniface was in my team for a while as well. The 87 card. And again, solid card to be fair. He did a decent job. I don't think it logs the goals for you because he definitely scored goals for me. Yeah, it doesn't because Mateus Cunha scored loads of them for me. This Alexis McAllister card is unbelievable. It's not good enough to the point where I want Liverpool to win because I really hope Chelsea win. But it's a great card. So if unfortunately Liverpool do win, it's a consolation that I get a pretty decent card out of it, to be honest. Kefram Turam's great. Adama Traore is obviously just unreal. I mean, he oils himself up before every game. You can't get near him. Yeah, there's some great cards there. Havertz is still used in a lot of people's teams to this day anyway. So there's some really good cards out there. Some HMs, some honourable mentions. Definitely KDB. This card still does a shift. And in this game mode, I bring him on at cam, and he's just a ping passer. It's the best way to describe him. I'm liking Ruben Neves a lot as well. I think he's been absolutely solid. Same with Joao Gomez. But there's a bunch of sort of 87 and below rated cards that I thought we'd sort of have a look at to give you guys some inspiration and give you guys some ideas on cards to use. I've got a club full of them. I've done almost every SBC and objective and whatnot. Not every single one, and some have definitely, unfortunately, been put into SBCs for fodder too, which I can only apologise for. But yeah, because there hasn't been any real modes like this all year, I haven't really been keeping these cards, but I've got a good selection of them, and there's some great cards to look at. We've got obviously I think it's Rule Breaker Declan Rice. You've got this Kudus card. Looks like he'd do a great job, to be honest. He looks like he'd be absolutely solid. And you've got to remember, you're playing against other cards that are sort of 87 and below. And with this team, it's 86 rated max, but you can have like a full 87 rated team and like a full 86 rated bench and get to an 86 rated. It's pretty easy. Conrad Lamer would probably do a decent job. I can play CDM or CM, but it is max camera, so you can play anyone anywhere really. Klosterman, I did think about using. I thought he's a bit too sweaty. That's why I used Harry Maguire instead for a bit of fun. But I bet this card's a monster in this game mode. He just looks like an absolute beast. You've got Dodo, Darmian, Cow, whatever this card is. I don't even know what this card is. I remember getting it, and I still don't know what this card is, but this Haaland card. Gankov looks pretty decent. Christian Eriksen to be fun if you're a United fan. I think Mukiele at CB would be unreal as like a left CB. Again, didn't want to do it. Bit too sweaty for my liking, but he's got all the attributes of a solid CB. And whip pass plus if you just want to, whip across him from CB every now and then. I think with Charlton to do a decent job too. What I've found from experience is just get good finishers. You don't need the super pacey players up top. Good finishers do an absolute job. People haven't got like the most OP defenders. If people are good at defending, they will just defend you. But good finishers seem to do a great job. You've got players like Rabiot would do a great job. I think Pablo Barrios would be a really nice CM in this as well. And this is exactly why I love this. Why I absolutely love this game mode is because I would never take a second look at a random 86 or 87 rated card, like play them with Madison, I wouldn't look at usually, and I'm actually tempted to put him at cam. You know, Kalulu would do a great job, Mangala would do a great job. These are all cards that, like, a lot of these have probably been in a lot of people's teams for a while. They're probably not in your teams now. I'm worried for your team if these cards are in your teams now. So it's quite fun to just whack them in there. I think Ryan Kent would be a 6 super sub. I believe you could use cards under 86 rated. I don't think you have to use minimum 86 rated. But yeah, I think like it'd be pretty cool just to look at some people's teams. If you want to tweet me your teams as well, please tweet me your teams for this cup if you haven't completed it already. I really should have got this video up yesterday for a lot of people to complete it on Saturday. But yeah, I thought we'd go through and have a look at some really cool cards. My advice for the cup is a lot of people are really sweating it. Just try and have fun. You know, it's obviously there's a reward on the line, but there's no maximum amount of games you can play. As long as you've got time, you will get all of the rewards. Just have a bit of fun if you can. Just try and have a bit of fun. Try and use some different cards. Maybe use cards from your club. I'm actually really enjoying using Harry Maguire. He's an absolute monster. I redded this card, and then I haven't really used it since. And yeah, he's a genuine beast. He just sweeps up. And I don't even have chem stars on a lot of these cards either. But yeah, they're doing really good jobs. Chukwueze's pacey out on that left mid spot. I'm using a 4-1-2-1-2 wide that I've not used in years. I just thought I'd try it out and see sort of what this formation's like as well, and I'm enjoying it too. So yeah, just try and have a bit of fun. Jota's also a great card too. Jota's been fantastic for me as well. I've been playing him at striker as well. He's been great. So I thought I'd just show you my team, go through it and get your feedback as well. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be posting a lot more on the second channel soon as well. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you lads later.